The Queen's secret fondness for Canada helped her agree to Meghan Markle and Harry's move. The Queen may have agreed to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's move to Canada due to her secret fondness for the Commonwealth country. Meghan and Harry have walked away from the monarchy to become financially independent as minor royals. After royal family talks finished on Sunday, the Sussexes said in a statement they will stop carrying out royal duties from the spring, no longer use HRH, and will repay the taxpayers millions spent on their Frogmore Cottage home in Windsor. Harry and Meghan said in the statement issued on their behalf by Buckingham Palace that under the agreement they understood they were required to step back from royal duties. This is because earning money from lucrative contracts and still remaining active members of the monarchy would have been difficult to balance. The couple's spokeswoman issued a statement on their behalf that said, as agreed in this new arrangement, they understand they're required to step back from royal duties, including official military appointments. They will no longer receive public funds for royal duties. With the Queen's blessing, the Sussexes will continue to maintain their private patronages and associations. While they can no longer formally represent the Queen, the Sussexes have made clear that everything they do will continue to uphold the values of Her Majesty. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam suggested the couple may still have kept the monarchy in mind by choosing to live in Canada. He told express.co.uk, in 1939, the Queen Mother, on a visit to Canada, the first royal visit to a dominion, was asked, "Are you Scots or English?" She replied, "Since I've landed in Quebec, I think we can say that I'm Canadian." The Queen has visited Canada more often than any other country. The Cambridge's first official royal tour was to Canada. However, the decision to alternate between Britain and Canada was undoubtedly made by Harry and Meghan. He added that Canada might not be a long-term home for the family, though. He said, "We knew that they had been looking for a part of the Commonwealth in which to settle down, and Meghan spent 7 years in Canada when she was filming Suits. They obviously feel at home there, and Canadians, according to the polls, are fond of them, though reluctantly to pay for them to settle part of the time. This is a transitional period and plan, as Canada is a monarchy and in the Commonwealth, but it is very possible California could beckon in the long term." Mr. Fitzwilliams added that although it seems like a decision was made quickly about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's move, many of their future plans may still be undecided. He said, "There has been emphasis on speed in reaching a decision about how Harry and Meghan's future activities will be arranged and funded after Andrew's disgrace. It makes sense to be as speedy as possible, as it has been damaging to the monarchy, but it may take some time to define the roles. There's also the possibility that they may no longer wish to be royal, and it will be fascinating to see what their plans for Archie are." The phrase slimline monarchy is used all the time, but to me it refers to the inner core, which will be small. Overall, the royals do so much for charity. Their links with the armed forces and so many varied institutions are important too.